Well, a happy Wednesday to you. Now, so far this season, the Mariners were 15-1 while wearing their City Connect uniforms at T-Mobile Park. Didn't help last night. They were bombed by the Bronx Bombers 11-2. Ouch. Aaron Judge drove in 4 runs before you could even blink as New York pummeled Brian Wu, knocking the Mariners starter out after 4 2/3 with 7 runs on 9 hits and 2 home runs. The highlights are mostly Yankee highlights, so I'm sorry if you're not a Yankee fan, just avert your gaze.
So right out of the gate, the Yankees, second and third, nobody out for Aaron Judge. Line drive down the left field line. It's a base hit. It'll go into the corner. Torres scores. Soto scores. Judge stops at second with a 2-run double, and the Yankees lead 2-0. 1-2. Line drive, base hit. Verdugo scores. Torres coming home. He'll score. Another 2 ribbies for Judge, a 2-run single, and the Yankees lead 4-0.
Polo at 202, 14 homers and 39 runs batted in. Polo rides one, deep right field, say goodbye! Jorge Polanco, home run number 15, RBI number 40, the Mariners on the board. It's 4-1 Yankees. That is a great sign to see that guy starting to lead the yard.
Soto a double and a walk tonight. That one's driven out to left center field and deep. Going back, J-Rod, turning, looking, see ya! He checked the box. He's now homered in every ballpark in baseball. A 2-run blast, and the Yankees lead 6-1. And it is also his 200th home run of his career. 3-2. Club to center field. J-Rod back, still back, track, wall, see ya! Dominguez first home run of the year, and it's 7-1 Yanks. Runners go. That one's driven into right center field. That is in there, and it goes all the way to the wall. 1-run scores, 2-run score, 3-run score. Austin Wells with a bases clearing double, and the Yankees lead 10-1.
Who go for 3. Fly ball deep left center field. That's got carry. That's got distance. It's gone. Luke Raley with a home run, his 21st, RBI number 55. Oh, good for Luke.
And here's Oswaldo. And he lines one, a base hit to left field. And they are going to send home Jazz Chisholm, so it's an RBI single, and the Yankees are up 11-2. Strike 3, Arozarena down looking.
Victor Robles was hit on the first pitch of the game and was tagged out trying to steal home on a 3-0 count to Justin Turner. Now, he eventually came out of the game. Manager Dan Wilson says, well, you need to credit the Yankees.
Tough one tonight. They've got some good hitters in that lineup, and they were able to get on top of us early. And, we had some chances offensively early. Just weren't able to get enough runs across the plate to get back into that game, and then they were able to open it up later on. So a tough one tonight, one to move on from, and come back tomorrow ready to play. I think the score was maybe not as indicative of how he threw, but again, these they've got a couple guys at the top of the lineup that can do damage, and those are the guys that did the damage tonight, and we just have to move on from that and be ready tomorrow.
Seattle hopes to wash the memories of last night's game away with another against the Bronx Bombers. That'll be tonight at 6:40 on Root Sports Northwest. Everyone else in the American League was winning last night as the Mariners were losing. Houston edged San Diego in 10 innings, 4-3, despite Jose Altuve and their manager being ejected in the 9th inning for arguing a foul ball off Altuve's foot. Texas topped Toronto 13-8. Oakland edged the Cubs 4-3, while the Angels beat the White Sox 5-zip. Well, the wild card race is still a game and a half for the final playoff spot as the Twins beat Cleveland 4-1 and Detroit topped Kansas City 3-1. Seattle dropped to 3 games back with the loss last night. Boston is 5 games out after an 8-3 loss to Tampa Bay. Wenatchee bounced back from its first loss of the season in the championship match of last weekend's Sundome Volleyball Festival with a straight set win over West Valley last night. The Panthers improved to 3-0 in straight play and 2-0 in the Big Nine with a 25-7, 15 and 17 win. NCWLIFE broadcast the match live and afterwards caught up with senior captains Ava Jo Berry and Kira Demersion. How many times you see that where the person who gets the kill and the points is the service person, Kira Demersion? On the service, jump serve, back line. There's Katie Strong. Up front, it rotates to McMurray. Now a nice kill attempt up front by the mystery girl. We're going to have to figure out who number 17 is. But no, they're going to say it was out. So the point will go to the Panthers. And Wenatchee wins the first set here by a score of 25-7. They trail it by 10, trying to stave off the set loss. Set point. Ava Jo Berry. Little touch up front by the Panthers. Sienna Nell. Here's Emmy Tucker. Kill attempt by Demersion. Up front, little tap. Little soft. Back it goes. Here's again the kill attempt by Nell. Back line, Tucker down. Ava Jo cross court. Kill attempt. Spins off the West Valley Ram. They could get it back over. They do. Nice job by the Rams. Up front to Ava Jo. Here's another little soft touch. Riley Jones, and it goes off of West Valley, and it will be a point to Wenatchee as they'll take the second set here tonight by a final of 25-14. I believe that was Ava Ballou. Here's a service by West Valley. Up front, kill attempt, spinning, winning, Wenatchee. Claire Demersion, appropriately enough, wraps it up for the Wenatchee Panthers as they win it 25-17.
Comparing to last few years, this year we came back with a little bit more drive. We had a loss on Saturday, so this was kind of us battling through that and finding motivation there. So yeah.
I hope I introduced her, Ava Jo Berry. I don't know if I introduced you or not. Sorry about that. I want to talk about that loss on Saturday. Last year, of course, an amazing season for you guys. I mean, you lose, what, one set, and that was to West Valley, and all of Big Nine play. You had one loss against Gonzaga Prep, go to the state tournament, you end up winning the whole darn thing. But we talked about that loss against G Prep maybe being a good thing. So the loss against Davis last weekend, might that be a good thing?
Oh, definitely, for sure. And I think we're lucky it happened so early in season, just for it to get put into perspective of us of the things that we need to work on and how that can help us achieve our goals in the future.
You guys were the underdogs in the past, and now you're the ones being chased. Does that change your approach?
Well, yeah, we actually talked about that. We had a practice the other day where Ava Jo, our other captain, brought up that we actually play better when we think of ourselves as the underdogs. So rather than taking in what other people, like the outside comments of like you won state, like having this target on your back, we like to think of ourselves as the underdogs and being able to like perform in that way and come back. And so we are thinking of ourselves as the underdogs.
Eastmont fell in a classic last night at home to Sela 3-2 after winning the opener 28-26. Wildcats fell 25-21 and 25-23 before forcing a fifth set with a 25-23 victory. The Vikings took the match in the fifth set 15-11. Moses Lake also pushed Davis to the brink before the Pirates survived with a 3-2 win. Mavericks bounced back after a 25-21 loss in the first set to win the second 25-21. Davis won the third 25-20 before Moses Lake forced the fifth set with a 25-23 victory in the third. Pirates came away with the win, downing the Mavs 15-8 in that finale. Other volleyball last night, it was Ephrata sweeping Othello. Riverview swept Quincy. Chelan took all three from Omak Cascade, earned its second win of the season. Congrats to the Kodiaks. They swept Bridgeport. Liberty Bell got by Lake Roosevelt 3-1. Also posting three-set sweeps were Tenasket, Waterville, Mansfield, Pateras, Moses Lake Christian, also winners last night. There were a few lopsided games in prep girls soccer last night. Brewster beat Lake Roosevelt 10-2. Okanagan shut out Liberty Bell 4-0. Cascade blasted Bridgeport 13-1. Tenasket edged Pateras 2-1. It was Omak all over Oroville 15-1. Chelan down Manson 4-1. Davis edged Moses Lake 4-3. Othello and Ephrata played to a 0-0 tie. Wenatchee topped West Valley on the road by a final of 4-1. NCWLIFE will be out to Lieboftel Field of the Apple Bowl on Friday when the Wenatchee Panthers host host the Eisenhower Cadets in Big 9 football. Grant Olson, Brandon Harley, and yours truly will have the pregame beginning at 6:30. Kickoff slated for 7 o'clock. Also, one final note, we just learned that the Bridge of Sportsmanship game has been moved from Friday, October 4th to Saturday, October 5th because of a lack of officials. It will kick off in the Apple Bowl at 6 o'clock on Saturday instead of Friday. That's Sports News. I'm Granstrom. Have a happy Wednesday.